Fearless Disease.
Fearless Disease fam, today we expose the truth they hate to hear, like right now. If you are ready, y'all saw the title, y'all know what we about to get into, man. I like it, man. Miss Nicki Minaj, you know, BBL queen, rap slayer, you know, female rapper. I know she was super liberal for a long time, but at least like she found God, Jesus, or just, you know, her conscience got to her and she got a little bit older and she came over to the right side. And I love it. I love this for her. But a lot of liberals do not like it. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because she went over to Turning Point USA. She had a sit down with Miss Erika Kirk. And I love to see this. I say two powerful women on the stage, as you know, the feminists would say. But it's only feminists when they're on their side. I like this. Let's go ahead. Let's hear a little bit of this, man. I know they're gonna talk
now heading live as we see Erika Kirk, and we're hearing Nicki Minaj taking to the stage right here. Let's listen what they had to say.
Look at salute.
All right, so we do hear one of Nicki Minaj's most popular songs being played out right there. We do want to make sure that we're very mindful of copyright protection, but it does appear as though this is going to get underway right now.
Let's hear a little bit of it. Let's get into it. We're gonna get into this. I was wanting to hear this. I want to do this with you guys. Let's hear what they have to say, especially Nicki Minaj when it comes to the situation that's going on.
Hi. Hello, how are you? So those of you who know, Charlie was very good about having a surprise for every AmFest. And we are so blessed to have you. We are so grateful. I mean...
Thank you. I'm honored to be here. I am honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Love you guys. So we're just gonna dive right into this. You had some fun words for Governor Newsom. I have to read these tweets because they're amazing and they're so funny.
Let's hear it.
Okay, first one, we'll do this one. Unless you want to read it in your own voice. I think it'd be really great. Okay.
Oh, Gavy Poo, it only gets worse from here for you, buddy. It's the end of the road for you, my love. Get on the nearest jet ski and let that beautiful hair blow in the wind. It'll make you happier than this race that you will not win. Enjoy life. Peace.
She lives in California. You already know she do. She probably got homes in other places, but of course she's a resident of California. That's all the big stars are at. And Gavin Newsom, the governor there, he's just real soft. He's like a softer man. It's just like a beta, like real soft. I just not for anybody that stays on that liberal side and condones, you know, killing babies. They don't care about our country and our fabric of having jobs here. They believe too much in giving free SNAP and free food to people that don't even want to work. It's just, I'm not that people. I just don't like that real feminist side. They believe in feminism, all that other stuff. I think they're like real low testosterone feminine men. So I'm glad that even the Christian women up here, even though Nicki has a pass. There's a pass, and I'm liking what she's doing now. I like when people to come to the side, but we want to be able to acknowledge them and be happy for them to come to this side, to the smart side and godly side. And I love it so much. Sitting there with Miss Kirk, and I love it so much. But I know this is just the beginning. I hope this is not something that she's jumping on just to be on the bandwagon. But I want her to be able to actually really want to come over to this faith, what we do over here, and actually be another role model for women on this side rather than the last things that she used to do. You know, she's not as bad as the last female rappers, like the new ones now. Nicki's not that bad as them, but she did some bad stuff.
Okay. One more.
Why not? Imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Haha, not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, happy kids. Not Gav, the Gav nots. Gav not in, Gav out. Send in the next guy, I'm bored.
See? I told you Gavin likes that stuff. He likes ladyboys. He likes to let the ladyboys do whatever they want to do. He wants to condone that ideology. And it's amazing when I hear women actually stand up and say, "You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. You are a weirdo." I like that though. Trannies. This is crazy. We say, yeah, and also we say trannies over here. I don't say the other one. I say the real thing. I don't say transsexuals. I don't say none of that. I say trannies. And I don't say abortion. I say kill babies over here. So this is the fearless disease. We don't do this for money. We don't do this for exposure. We do this to tell the truth and be fearless in everything that we do. That's part of the creed here. If you don't like it, just other channels. There's a lot of them, a lot of pages for you to go to. But here, we speak a lot of truth. And we're honest about it. And most importantly, we are fearless. Let's continue.
So I'm just going to let you riff. Like, I want you to say whatever you want to say to Mr. Newsom.
Dear Newscum, we don't have a problem cleaning up the scum if we have to. Please tread lightly. That's what I would say to Gabby Poo.
So with regard to the current administration, what has been maybe the biggest surprise for you, or something that you just really has been put on your heart that you've learned about our president and our vice president?
Well, I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact. He's from Queens, New York, like me. So, but what it's shown me personally is sometimes, you know, even in the worst feeling times in your life, you think that you're never gonna come back from it. But you do. And our president shows that. He's been through every single thing a person could be through publicly. Having to constantly be lied on. It's not really that funny. Until you are in that person's shoes that's being lied on, you'll never understand what it feels like. That person is a human being. They have a family who has to read those lies. And that's not, and it's just not fair. But this administration is full of people with heart and soul. And they make me proud of them. Our vice president, he makes me, well, I love both of them, but they're both powerful men, smart, strong, all of that, but both of them have a very uncanny ability to be someone that you relate to. I can relate to them. When I hear them speak, I know that they're one of us. Like, I know that they're not, don't you guys agree? They haven't lost,
It's very true. That's why so many people gravitate to Trump so much, because he feels like not feels, pause, but it's like he is a round-the-way guy. He doesn't act. What he does, he doesn't act. This is him. He is a man. Like, man, he reminds me of like the back in the day, like my uncles and like my grandfather. They were men. They were unapologetic. They stood up for what's right. They cursed. But when you listen to them, they told the truth. They were just them. They were men. Sometimes you ain't like what they say. So what? You hurt my feelings. So what? They tell the truth. They're around the way men, and he doesn't act like a politician because he's not a politician. He's a businessman. He's just a man. So that's why he gravitates so many people, because he sounds like a man. He's like a regular guy. It's like if you have a sit down with a beer with him, he'd be the same exact way he was on there, and no cameras around. He'd be the same exact way you having a beer with him. It's gonna gravitate to more people, and there's no way around it. When we talk to other men on that side, they're all weak. You could tell they're not being truthful. They're just lying to your face. And it's old now. We live in this digital age. We live in reality now. Everything is recorded, as you see now. Everything is in real time. Everybody's showing their real self. So now it's time for politicians to be themselves. But for some reason, they want to stay in that film and then not be able to tear it away, because they think that that's what wins now. It's not winning no more. It's a new age. If you want to be able to gravitate to people, they want to feel the truth. They want to see that you really care and be honest with them, even if it's wrong. I respect Trump because even if he's wrong, I can still respect him. But he's told me the truth. There's no hiding behind him. He's telling the truth. This is him. He's not hiding. That's why he is going to continue to win, and people and continue to have that popularity vote. It's just how it is. We're tired of the fake, people. We are tired of the fake.
Lost touch of the world. They're still connected to the world and what's happening in the world, with the younger people and older people, with the richer people and not so rich people. They have the ability to still connect and be real and make us feel proud to be American.
So why now have you been involved with speaking about politics? What was kind of the turning point for you? Yeah,
I want to hear this.
I have something inside of me that's stronger than what's out there. That's right. So when you've had enough, you realize, wait a minute, why do I even care about these people and what they think? Who are they? They don't even know who they are. So I'm not going to back down anymore. I'm not going to back down ever again.
Amen.
I like that.
Can the students in the room raise your hand? Wow. This question is for you guys. So you guys are very courageous and bold on your campus. Nicki, I know our students feel this way, but why do you think speaking your mind has become so controversial?
Because people know.
Courageous and bold on your campus. Nicki, I know our students feel this way, but why do you think speaking your mind has become so controversial?
Because people no longer are using their minds, their brains.
They're not using their brains. It's correct. I'm trying to. And people don't really break it down. You think a man can turn into a woman. This is the insanity of people. People are insane on the liberal and Democrat side. They're insane. They're not using their brains no more. It's just there, just sitting on top of it inside their head, just sitting there, dry rotting. They don't use it anymore. It's retardation over there. That's what she said. After a while, it don't matter no more. She has enough fame. She has enough money. So I think she had a point where she just looked around, was like, there's a lot of stupid people. There's a lot of stupid people. And you know, I don't think this way. So I'm glad she even stood up, because there's a lot of men that wouldn't even stood up and say the thing that she's on here. A lot of punks out there that want to stay on the Democrat side and keep on trying to get that money. But she ain't even care about that no more. I like that. I like that.
So right now, just imagine we're not allowed to have a different opinion anymore. We're not allowed to think out loud anymore. We're not this is not what the world used to feel like. And especially for the young people, I don't want them growing up in a world where they feel like that. They deserve for their voices to be heard. They have valid feelings and they're thinking about things, and it deserves attention. You know, we should listen to what they're saying. And if you're growing up in a world that tells you it's taboo to say something that the masses don't agree with, that's not okay. And we're not gonna have it. And I love this. You know, it's giving the younger people confidence that they will need later on in life. You guys will need it, and you will have it. So I'm rooting for you.
Amen. Amen. Again, Charlie would always say, it really does not take skill to be courageous. It takes a choice. It takes a decision. And I want to say again, thank you for coming and being courageous and being able to share your heart with us. And the reason why that also holds true sentiment-wise is because I know that you are getting a lot of backlash from your own industry. What is your reaction to that?
I didn't notice.
Amen. I feel the same way.
That's gangster. I like that. Talk.
People are like, what do you think about them? I'm like, I don't think about them. Bingo.
We don't even think about them.
We don't have time to. We're too busy building, right?
Yeah, we're the cool kids.
Okay.
The other people, they're the ones who are still just disgruntled, but really they're just disgruntled with themselves. They are angry with themselves, you guys. So you can't wake up and think about somebody who is determined to just stay mad. I literally tell them, stay mad.
Amen.
Stay mad. Because we're going to stay joyful,
yep,
and peaceful and iconic and smart, yes. And we're gonna stay thinkers. In a world that doesn't want us to think, we will think. By ourselves, on our own, we will continue to think.
I like that. I like that right there, especially what she said right here, continue to think. The other side, liberals, they want you to think for you. That's why they're the ones that want to block everything. They want to censor everything. They want to cancel you. Have you ever realized that if you don't believe in the trainings, if you don't believe in killing babies, you are the ones that get cut off of platforms. You're the one that gets censored. You're the one that don't get the ads. You're the one that gets canceled if you don't believe in that. So who's controlling at the end of the day? If you don't agree with them, you will get canceled. So who's trying to keep you in control? They don't want you to think. They want you to think how they want you to think. And you don't think for yourself. That's not America. And number one, as far as being a man, that's not being a man. You think for yourself. And women should too, of course. We're the leaders. That's why I always point to the man, because we're the leaders. We're supposed to be able to create certain things and be able to have and look for the right way and go the right way every single time. Think with truth. Think with trust in God. But if you're not thinking and not getting that enough from God, then you're going to continue to go the wrong way. And that's what they're trying to do. God said, don't be in this world, but don't be of it. So meaning that this world right here is not us. This is the devil's playground right here. So if you want to keep on thinking towards whatever the world is doing, think of yourself. Should I be doing that? Or are you just doing it because everybody else is doing it? Everybody's agreeing with one thing. Don't you realize that there's other ways? But you're not thinking about that because you just want to be above the crowd. You don't want to shake the trees. You don't want to shake them limbs to make everybody look at you like, why are you trying to be different? It makes you scared. It makes you a punk, especially when you're a man. I love this right there. It's a long interview. We're not going to do the whole thing. We may do a part 2. I may do a part 2 on this one to continue it because I like what she's talking about. If we get a few likes on here, I may go ahead and do a second part to this because I like this right here. This is a good interview for her, and I know that she has some good things to say in this interview, but we're not going to go through the whole thing, but we might. Get a few likes on here. Get about at least 5-10 likes on here. I may go ahead and do a part 2. You feel me? In the meantime, smash that like. Tap the next video up here on that screen. Subscribe and hit that bell. The Cash App, FearlessDisease, is always in the description if you are rocking with the movement. I will see you on the next one. Please stay rich and stay fearless.